You're hosting a virtual event and you want to make some money off of it. I understand there's lots of ways you can do it, and we'll cover some of them in this video. Virtual events are a fantastic way to build community around your brand, and there are lots of ways that you can then monetize that community. I've actually got a free guide that you could download. It is called 50 Ways to Monetize a Community. I've put the link in the description to this video. But let's get into this. Let's talk about just ways that you can monetize your virtual events. And when it comes to monetizing your events, we're going to start with direct monetization strategies. This means ways that you can make money off the event itself. One of the main ways that you can do this is by selling tickets to your event, charging admission for people to get in and attend your event. Now, you could have just one ticket price for your virtual event. Everybody pays the same amount. Or you could actually create pricing tiers where there are different levels of access depending on the ticket that you purchase. For example, some people may be able to get into a pre-event early by purchasing a particular ticket that's a little bit more expensive. You can have VIP tickets, you can have backstage access, or maybe if people purchase a particular ticket, then they get recordings to everything that happens at your virtual event after the fact. There's any number of ways that you can price and bundle these tickets. Another thing you can do, especially if you are hosting multiple virtual events, like say you're hosting a virtual event once a month, is you can use a subscription model. This is kind of like buying a season pass for your favorite sports team. So people could then buy a ticket for just one virtual event if that's all that they want to attend. But if they want to go to all of your virtual events, they could subscribe to a pass that will get them into all of them. Don't forget, you can always use promo codes so that you can allow people to attend your event at a discounted rate, or they can even get in for free. So you can use this for VIPs or clients or certain people that you want to make sure show up to your virtual events. Finally, you may want to consider an affiliate strategy when it comes to selling tickets for your virtual events. This means that you can give a promo code or a special link to certain people, and they will promote your event. And if anybody buys tickets using that promo code or that link, then the person who promoted it gets a percentage of those ticket sales. This is a great way to get other people to talk about your event. In order to do all this, of course, you're going to want to make sure you understand how ticketing works with your virtual event platform. Your virtual event platform may have all this functionality built into it, or you may need to integrate it with a third party, such as something like Eventbrite, and then pass the data to your virtual event platform. So make sure you understand the technical requirements and how that's all going to work. The other major source of direct revenue from your virtual events is sponsorships. Find an organization that wants to target the people who are going to be attending your virtual event and sell a sponsorship package to them so that they can be involved. Now, you can include a number of things in this sponsorship. For example, their logo or their link could be in all of the emails and on the registration page for the event. You could show a video for your sponsors as part of the main presentation at your virtual event. But what I think the biggest benefit is to a sponsor is that they can actually attend your virtual event where they can have one-on-one conversations with the decision makers who will actually be purchasing their products or services. So you're going to want to set up a virtual table or a virtual booth or a breakout room where your attendees can go talk to that sponsor. That's where the real value comes for the sponsors at these virtual events. In order to pitch sponsors on your virtual event, you're going to want to put together an informational sheet. You may even want videos from past virtual events, and if you can get them, testimonials from past attendees and from past sponsors that show the value of these virtual events. It's also a good idea to set up a walkthrough of a virtual event so that your sponsors understand what actually happens at the event and how they can best take advantage of being there. Now let's talk about indirect monetization strategies for your virtual events, starting with merchandise. If you have a strong brand, you can sell merchandise for your brand at your virtual event. This could be anything from t-shirts to coffee mugs to poppets that go on the back of people's cell phones. Whatever you want, you could actually sell it there. Make sure that people have the ability to actually place an order right there within the virtual event for the merchandise that they want to buy. Next up, let's talk about affiliate marketing. You can actually promote or sell other people's merchandise at your virtual event. And if you are set up to receive an affiliate sales commission off any of those sales, that can be a source of revenue for you. For example, you might set up an Amazon account that allows you to earn an affiliate commission off of any sales that people make. And if during your presentation, there's certain things that people might want to buy in order to do what you're talking about in your presentation, you can provide links to those things. And when people make that purchase, you can earn an affiliate sales commission. If you are going to engage in affiliate sales, you're going to want to let your attendees know that you are compensated every time they make a purchase. This is important not just for the sake of transparency, but it may be legally required as well. So make sure that you do that. Another way to make money off your virtual events is to sell the recordings or some other exclusive content after the fact. Now, you obviously want people to attend your virtual event in person, but if they can't, you may want to make recordings of the presentations available for purchase afterwards. And again, this is something that you can do on a one-off model, or you can build a subscription model where people can subscribe and get recordings to all of your virtual events. Because even while they may make some of them, they may not be able to make all of them. Now, those are some of the different ways that you can monetize your virtual events. Of course, in order to make the most money off this, you're going to want to make sure that your virtual events are the highest possible quality, both in terms of production values. So make sure that you've got good audio, good video, good lighting, good internet connection, all of that kind of stuff, and make sure that you've got great recordings. But it's also important to have the right people in the room, because those connections that people make at virtual events are what make them so powerful. This is important for two reasons. First, it's important for the attendees. If they are making high quality connections, if they are making connections with important people when they come to network at your virtual event, that's going to make them more likely to attend and more willing to pay to attend. But it's also important for your sponsors. If they can make connections with decision makers at your virtual event, they're going to be willing to pay more in order to be there. So you're going to want to pay special attention to the quality of the attendees who are at your virtual event. It's just going to make your overall virtual event more valuable. I'm Seth Ressler from Community Marketing Revolution. Like I said, I've got a free guide, 50 ways to monetize a community. You can find a link to download that in the description. You can also find a virtual event checklist that you can download for free. That link is in the description as well. And if you want to learn more, check out this video. Thanks for watching.